Hi guys, it has been a minute. Let's critique some creatives together. Wow, that was a tongue twister that I was not anticipating. So, first one I want to look at together is this one. Now, I love a cross out theme. This is one of the themes that I have on my many foreplay boards because I think it's a really fantastic way of challenging rigid beliefs or kind of demonstrating how we can solve problems for our customers. So this one here, actually, let me see if I can make that a bit bigger. There we go. Ooh, too big. This one here is using the cross-out theme to address multiple pain points or multiple problems that this product addresses. So it's a holeless belt, which eliminates the issues of the belt being too tight, the element of the belt being too loose, and the element of the belt being too expensive. I am full of tongue twisters today. We also have this really nice 50% off going on here, which helps to kind of substantiate the too expensive problem that's being crossed off the list here. And obviously incentives are a really fantastic way of getting new customer acquisition. We've also got social proof. What's wrong with my brain today? I've had a lot of meetings today. We also have social proof in here, an absolute game changer. So we're building that trust, and then even more social proofing here with the 5-star rating, and then rated 4.8 out of 5 based on 1,000+ reviews. So that's great. We're learning here that they've had more than 1,000 customers, that these customers rated the product really highly, and so you can see how the risk of purchase is becoming lower and lower because we're not going to buy it and it's going to be too hot, too tight or too loose because it's holeless. It's 50% off, that's less risk, and then we've got social proofing in here as well. So all around really great type of creative execution that removes lots of barriers to buying and makes the decision really easy for the user. If we delve into the copy a little bit, I don't see a headline on here, which feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity. So that's something I would definitely add. And then we've got in here a really clear understanding of the buyer. So looking for the perfect gift, you've got to choose this belt because it's stylish, convenient and practical for your girlies. It's the last belt you'll ever buy them. It's a bit of a strange sentiment because I don't frequently buy belts for my girlies all the time. Like, it's not something I buy frequently. So yeah, a bit of a strange statement there, but I see what they're doing. They're trying to put this in a gifting angle. However, I would probably move this up because this is really good, clear understanding of their target audience. So with the holeless design and micro adjustable locking system, they'll experience the perfect fit daily, perfect for weight fluctuations, effortless adjustment for any size. So that's good if you're putting on weight, losing weight, which typically a lot of women perhaps feel like they go through that cycle. The belt is going to be able to be adjusted with your weight. Daily activities from busy work days to relaxing weekends. Great. That's good to know. It's kind of suitable for all situations. Hormonal changes. Stay comfortable through bloating. Again, any women or people who menstruate are going to be able to resonate with this. Pregnancy, practical style and comfort throughout pregnancy. Click below to unlock a flash 50% off. So really clear understanding of the audience demonstrated in the ad copy there, which is going to be further power for the user to feel, oh my gosh, they really see me. They really understand me. They really know what I need from a belt. And, they might not even know that they need these things from a belt. So great. This is even better. That's doing kind of a demand generation piece for the user here. So I really liked this ad. It's ticking a lot of boxes for me. The other ad that I thought we would have a little look at today is, where are you? This one. So I thought this was quite interesting because there's a lot going on here. So in terms of being for an ad creative, it does feel like there's quite a lot for me to comprehend here. So I would say this one would potentially not be a great top of funnel ad, but potentially retargeting would probably have a bit more oomph. So I really like about this ad, we've got goodbye burnout. So really clear problem kind of solution framework here. And what I also really love is the use of emojis. So goodbye, you can literally see yourself waving away, bye. And then burnout with a dead battery. So it's really easy to not only read, but visually translate what this message is all about. But this is where it does get a bit complicated. Before vitals, after vitals, 6.06, I don't know what that is. I can see this graph is going down. Wait, what's this bit as saying? 25% decrease in cortisol after taking this product for 12 weeks. And then it kind of starts to make sense. You can see the graph coming down. It doesn't necessarily, I guess there's a lot here that the user needs to understand. So they need to understand that cortisol leads to burnout. So they'll need to have a basic understanding that cortisol is a stress hormone. And perhaps that is a really intentional way for this brand to kind of target out and single out their target audience. Perhaps people who don't understand what cortisol is aren't going to be the exact target market here, or understand the kind of benefits that this supplement is going to bring. So bit of a mixed bag. I think this type of graphic where there is a graph and where there's kind of a bit of complexity, there's a bit of jargon. I don't really understand what this is. I mean, great. I know what cortisol is, but I don't know what this measure is, and I don't know which measure is good or which measure is bad, but I can kind of understand the gist of what's going on. And so for me, I'm a really scientifically brained person. I love data. I love insights. This type of thing, I would stop and look at it, and that's probably why I've ended up saving it. But for other people, they might not, because it might not tick the box of their very short attention spans, and maybe they don't understand percentages, maybe they don't understand what cortisol is, and actually this might be polarizingly negative for other potential buyers. And this is the beauty of creative diversity. This is, I would say, a really fantastic example of how this brand is bringing creative diversity. There's plenty of other, if you go and look at these guys on their ads library, or even look at them in Foreplay, they've got tons of great creatives, some of which are way more simple than this one. This is obviously a bit more complex, but I like that they've got this in their creative mix, because that is exactly what creative diversity is all about. It's about having lots of different types of creatives that look distinctively different and have distinctly different messages that will appeal to distinctly different parts of the audience. So in that respect, I know this ad wouldn't work for a lot of people, but it also will work for a lot of people. And I think that's really part of a wider strategy of a successful brand, of having creatives that are kind of varied. A couple of other key things to call out on this one is Citrus Labs tested. I can't really read this even on my big screen. So on mobile, I think that will probably be quite difficult to read, but it's another trust builder. Okay, so like that, even though I don't know what it is, I know that it's some kind of certification, and I feel comforted by that. Feeling overwhelmed, so really great understanding of the audience here. Vitals is formulated by experts to support your mental health. And I think it's really important that they've kept this bit simple, because this is quite complicated. So this is kept really basic. The image here is doing all the talking, and I think that layout of the ad is really smartly executed. So yeah, there's a couple of ad creative critiques for you for today. I'm going to if I say it out loud, then I have to commit to it. I'm going to try and do these weekly, because they're really good fun. And I know that from the feedback I've had, the audiences who watch these get a lot of value from them. So yeah, I'm going to try and commit to doing these weekly. There you go. It's out there in the universe now. Hold me to it, or don't. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.